So if I was to compete at FISM, this is likely the act I would do. Hello everyone, I'm Dan and welcome to Evolving Magic. And today I want to show you something really amazing. I noticed a spectator has a coin right here. Is that cashmere? Okay, that's terrible. I'll toss the coin into the air and it could actually travel to over here. It's a very special coin. It's a Walking Liberty $50, which is really cool. You can actually hold on to it. Oh wait, it just goes back over here. But all seriousness, you can actually hold on to it and it just goes actually over here in this case. It's crazy. No, seriously, you may hold on to it and it just goes just like that. But just as it goes, it can come back just as quickly. So and this is what's even crazier. Even if I put the coin away, it'll still come back on the spectator right here. And I know while coin tricks are amazing, everyone's coming for the card tricks. So, continuing, we take out the cards and we can actually have all the cards shuffled by a spectator. So we start out from a shuffled state. Can set the card aside. Doesn't matter anymore at this point. And the cards are shuffled. So again, they are mixed by a spectator, not by me. And so we get this shuffled state of cards. And I asked them, so we shuffled the cards, so, you know, get all the cards mixed. So what is your favorite four of a kind? Let's say if you were given the choice of jacks, queens, or kings, what would you generally go for in your four of a kind? And they would say, let's say they say kings. So I go across and I say I'm going to show the kings and display the kings. So that is the king of hearts, this is the king of clubs, this is king of diamonds, and the last king, let's see, where's the last king? King of spades right there, and that is the four. Again, want to be as fair as I can. And so I'm going to actually use these four kings in a second, but I'm just going to put them back very fairly. So king of hearts, clubs goes back, king of diamonds, and king of spades. And I'm going to show you how I would get kicked out of Vegas. And I try to make it fair by offering an option. Now, they can... there are actually many ways you can find the card. You can actually have them found one at a time, or as a lot of people like, all at once. And I offer, let's say, that choice to this spectator right here. And I say all at once or one at a time, and they say all at once, and I say good choice. One at a time would have looked like this. It would have been like this, a crazy cut. And I produce out a king like so, and it pops right here. Amazing. That's one at a time. But you wanted all at once, and all at once looks like that. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. Amazing. And spectators checking out that's like, no way, that's so crazy. And I go, yup. And we're still getting to more magic on this. So diamonds, spades, clubs, and hearts. De corazon. Set that one right there. The other three right behind it. We take one of the kings. Check this out. You can still see the king, yes. And they go, yup. I give it a shake. And it's going to happen really soon. You're going to see it change into an ace. And I say, why one when why not all four? And you see all four aces just like that. Oh, it's crazy. And they can examine it like, whoa, that's amazing. And then believe it or not, if for people asking about the jacks, don't worry. The jacks are, or sorry, the kings rather, are back in the center. And I can even show this to the audience like so. And the audience is applauding. Okay, he's really good. So, continuing on, I asked the spectator, you may use aces or you may use kings. And the choice you choose for whichever we decide to, or just, we can actually have, instead of choosing one, we just have one named. And that choice which you name will have an important impact for the rest of the trick. So aces or kings, and they say kings, and I go aces, great, let's forget about the kings. And I just play it off lightly. I'm kidding, but we will use the kings for an effect in the bit. But for right now, if you may examine the aces, make sure there's no trapdoors, no Spanish speaking chihuahuas, nothing of that nature. We want to be as fair as we can. Okay, and they really are checking them out while they're doing that, and there we go. Okay, and do you have a favorite? I also ask them, do you have a favorite? And they would say the ace of spades in this case, and then let's say the ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, ace of clubs. Okay, and we've got these guys, and we're gonna do this very slowly and very fairly. So clubs, diamonds, hearts, and we got the spadey one. 3 aces right there, and we will be doing this with the later ace right here as well. I'm also going to show everyone how I did tell everyone I was going to show everyone how I got kicked out of Vegas, both metaphorically and literally, in more context than one. And I'm going to actually show you, aside from the previous tech stuff and material I did before, I'm doing all this in one take. I'm not doing any edits. One technique I use is called palming. I'm not sure if everyone's aware of palming. No? Okay, I'll show you. It's where you push the card forward and you would normally be able to hide it inside of your hand. I can never do it very well. As you can tell, it's like not perfect. But that's generally what it looks like. But then magicians have modernized the technique, so what we do is we actually do something called invisible palm, where we turn the card up like so, and then we go ahead and invisibly palm the card. It goes like that, and you can actually go to the table and then produce it like so. It's really, really amazing. And so that's the first one to go across. We still got a couple more to go, so we'll try it again. Get the card right here. Again, palming not that great, but we turn it into use invisible palm technique, and you can actually make amazing things happen. And that's the third one. Okay, no one's believing this thus far, so I'm actually going to try it out. I'm going to ask the spectator to hold their hand up, hold their hand down, like so. Okay, I'm going to take the last one, ace of spades, and the last ace, I mean, and I'm speaking faster than I'm able to think. Gotta love it. I have the spectator put their palm on top of the cards. We're going to try something crazy. So their palm is on top like this. Okay, but we're going to simulate it with a card box, if I'm allowed. Okay, but normally spectator puts their palm on top. They have their palm on top. You got it. Okay, and so what we're going to do is I'm going to try, if I may, I mess up, and then I go right on through. It goes right on through their hand, believe it or not. And I say, really check out, just spread the cards to show all 4, and all 4 cards have made the trip. Pretty crazy, isn't it? And they go, yep. It's what's even crazier is, and I don't even need the cards for this. I know you really wanted the kings earlier, so if I give it a little snap or a little wave, and you can actually turn them over, they can turn over and show all 4 kings like that. Amazing. And then for people asking about the aces, well, I can just spread the cards and show they are back in the center, just like so. Ooh la la. And that's amazing. It's a lot of applause cues thus far. And I said I want to go further. I actually want, I don't want it to be all just amazing vanishes, but I want spectators involved. So let's do a pick card trick. Okay. So I actually have, I actually say, I'm going to be sincere, which do you want to use, the kings or the aces? And let's say they say the kings. We really want to use the kings. I'm like, okay. I'll set the aces aside, and I really will set them aside. I won't, being honest, I'm not going to use them for this trick. And the cards are then mixed up to prepare for the next effect. And we're going to do something really amazing with all these cards, with the cards in play. And the kings, do you have a favorite? I ask them. They say heart, and so we're going to use the heart one in this case. There'll be a leader one with all the other kings, and we'll come back to the kings in a bit. We'll just set them aside right here as well. So we're going to have 3 cards selected by the spectators. So I go tumble stop, stop. That's the first card, second card, and let's say third card. Okay. So I will do a little fan and show all 3 cards. Hopefully you can see this. Okay. I'm not looking at the card, so I'm just like trying to make sure the camera can see it. Anyway, from there, we will. What was I going to say? Okay, so the cards are shown, and again, showed. You can always show them twice. You can never show these cards too many times with audience members sedated or pre-gaming. That is also very interesting to see people do that. Anyways, the cards are then put back. I'll put them back one at a time. Let's say one right here, another right here, and then another, let's say, right here. And I can even spread off to show it. Okay, the cards, good, good. And then I'm going to lose them inside the pack, and as well as give the cards a cut. Okay, mix up inside there. Yay! So we're actually going to use the kings to be able to help me with this effect, and it's actually going to make it quite interesting to do. So I actually want to square this up, and I'll turn this face up. We can add these right here. Actually, what was interesting, and I was going to show this anyways, about this cards, if I actually just give it a little rub, you can actually see the kings, and I want to do it for all 3, to display for all 3. Kings turn into the 3 cards, the 4 of diamonds, the 3 of hearts, and the 7 of spades, believe it or not. Amazing. Not only that, and the cards just change color and everything everywhere all the time. And for those wondering about the kings, well then, we square on up, I'm going to use as fair as I can. I just spread the cards, and they're just like hanging out on the side. And all these 4 cards, the 4 cards reversed in the pack, are the 4 kings. Just like that. What a crazy transposition, huh? And there's one last thing I want to do with these cards. Now, any 4 of a kind, before I begin, any 4 of a kind can be named. If people want to use a different one, or so you want to use the kings again, and they go, you know what, let's use the queens. We want to use all of them. Okay, I'm like, okay, we'll use the queens. All the high up card royalty. Forget the jacks, we don't need them. No, I'm kidding. Hashtag Jack Squad. I love the jacks. Anyways, let's say we're going to use the queens for this particular effect. And we go through the cards, and we see the queen diamonds right here. That's the first queen. We show a second queen, queen of hearts. That is the second one. And queen of spades right here. And then the final one, queen of clubs right there. And again, no queens amongst the top. Just that forgettable jack. I'm kidding. Turn the cards on over. And if we just wait a moment, it's been a moment, we can actually turn over and show all 4 queens like that. And that's pretty amazing. But I actually want to take it a step further and make it even more amazing if I can. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the queens. And again, do you have a favorite? And I ask them, and let's just say they say the queen of spades in this case. Okay, queen of spades is their favorite, so we'll use the queen of spades as the leader for this effect. So we got the queen of diamonds, queen of clubs, queen of hearts, and the queen of spades. And what we'll do is we'll get the queen of spades, leader card goes right here, and then we'll set the other cards aside for the little queen piles. And then we will also set 3 cards to each pile to add to the little puzzle. This is a little magician's thing of the queens traveling to the leader right here. So for the first 3 cards, ace of hearts, 8 of hearts, jack of clubs, go right there. 2 of hearts, 9 of spades, 4 of spades, they go right here. 10 of clubs, 2 of clubs, ace of clubs, go right there. And then 10 of spades, 9 of hearts, ace of spades, they go right there. And I'll set the rest of the cards aside. We don't need to use them anymore. And what we'll do is we'll actually square up these cards right here as fair as I can and have a spectator actually sit on them to make sure there's no way I can get at those cards. So we have that in play, and so here would begin the wonderful dance. Maybe you could do it to song if you want, of the vanishing queens. And so for the first one, I go like so. I give it a little wave over the pack, and you can actually show that the first queen has gone just like that. The second one goes a little more interestingly. The first time, it actually goes like that. It goes like that. And then, believe it or not, queen just goes just like that. That's queen number 2 gone. Queen number 3, like the first one, I just give it a wave over it. And believe it or not, card just goes just like that. All 3 piles, and you can actually openly, and it's nothing to do with the deck box. I can openly show it's just an empty card box. Okay, yay. We can show every card, and not a single queen, nothing crazy about it. Audience can check everything, and the queen seems to have vanished. But lo and behold, if the spectator may lift up, and they can do it all themselves, your Queen of Spades packet has attracted the other queens. And so we also see, in addition to the Queen of Spades, the Queen of Diamonds, the Queen of Clubs, and the Queen of Hearts. I'm Dan. This would be my FISM act if I had to do one, with a lot of interesting takes on many classical card tricks. I thank you for your time. I think this is worth like and subscribe, just in my opinion. And wishing everyone a wonderful day. If you haven't checked out this video or this video yet, definitely check them out. And I will see you in the next one.